Happy snow day, patients. Here are 5 ways to survive shoveling. 1. Stretch before you shovel. I see a lot of shoulder, back, and knee injuries from shoveling. These mobility exercises should help you avoid these injuries. With these arm circles, you want to be gently exploring the edges of your pain-free range of motion. You may hear some snap, crackle, pop as you do this, but it should feel good. As always, if it hurts when you do this, don't do that. These trunk circles can be as small or as big as is comfortable for you. The main thing is to feel a gentle stretch and activation of the area around your midsection and lower back. The same goes for these hip circles. Make them as small or as large as is comfortable for you. You should feel these in your lower back, hips, groin, and lower abdomen. This stretch is for the psoas muscle, a very important flexor of the spine and hip. You should feel the stretch in the front part of the rear hip. Think of stretching your belly button up toward the sky. I'm probably taking an unnecessary risk doing this on a slippery surface without holding on to anything, but I was too lazy to go back inside and set up the camera again. Don't follow my bad example. Finally, we have the knee circles. These abide by the same rules as all the other circles we've done. Stay within a comfortable range for you. Remember, the purpose of these exercises is just to gently mobilize these joints to prepare them for work. We're not going for deep yoga-type stretches here. 2. Bend the knees. I see a lot of folks out there who seem to feel the need to bend way over and look very closely at the snow. I promise, there's nothing down there for you except a back injury. Shoveling this way forces the muscles of your lower back to do all the heavy lifting, putting them at very high risk of injury. Bend your knees to use the much stronger muscles of your hips and legs for this task. 3. Don't do the twist. As I tell my golfers, if you were to walk into my office and say, "Hey, Doc, I'm really looking to herniate a disc in my lumbar spine. What would you recommend I do?" I'd say, well, what you want to do is bend forward about 45 to 90 degrees and twist repeatedly. As you shovel, always try to turn your body to face the direction you're throwing the snow. 4. Lighten the load. The heavier the weight you lift, the greater the load and strain you place on the joints doing the lifting. Shoveling your driveway is going to be a high repetition set of squats, deadlifts, and lunges. Knowing this, don't load the shovel up with Kilimanjaro. I promise your back will be finished long before your driveway is. 5. If you do all the things I just told you and you still manage to hurt yourself, congratulations, you beat the odds, and you should come see me for massage and/or acupuncture. Stay warm, folks. I'll be back in the clinic tomorrow.